Well, hello there and greetings to you. It's McDonald here. I just had to close the window because they're doing some construction next door. I've got a quick video here where I want to show you an awesome way of adding multi-video content to a single page that is extremely highly effective to generating leads from any website. And so we're doing things a little bit different. It's called Video Stack Pages. That's kind of a name I've given it. I'm going to show you how to lay out multi-video content on a page and then how to actually set up that page to generate leads from the page in this video. And then we're going to take a look at a tool called Video Stack Pages, which basically streamlines the whole process. And if you like what you see, I'm going to give you a killer early bird deal at the end of the video. So let's get started. And this is going to be great if you are using video content with your websites or businesses. And what we are looking at here is a super optimized layout to generate leads for people that are coming to a web page where you have some content for them to consume. Now, the first thing we have here, we have the video. I'm going to cover that in a moment and what's different about this video. We've also got the Contact Me panel where instead of having an opt-in form, we've got instant contact like tap to call. We've got Skype, we've got WhatsApp. So we're giving lots of options for people. We've removed all unnecessary content from the page, which makes it even more effective. And then at the top here, we've just got a branding bar, which is optional. And down the bottom, we've just got our legal links, which you need to have. And the great thing about using this video stack setup like this is the videos are actually working together. So the consumer or the person visiting your website, they're not going to have to leave your website to get to the right video. Once they're on the website, we want to serve them as much as possible from that one page without any distractions. So we've got multi-video content, which means the viewer can quickly get to the video that's going to be most relevant to them. And next to the video here, we've got our contact panel. And we've got a personalization. We've got the personalization here on the contact panel. We've got the branding, which is going to be for your business here on the top bar, and personalization on the contact panel. And we've got a call to action there. I've just got call me. You can obviously customize this to be more specific for your particular niche or audience. And then we've got contact channel options. So instead of having to use a phone number and having to copy it, especially if you're on a mobile, and there's a phone number, you want to just have really simple tap to call. You don't want to make people work in order to contact you. So we've got the call option here, we've got the Skype option, we've got the WhatsApp option, we've got LinkedIn, and all these are optional what you want to have. But you want to have some of these instant interactive, whether it's calling your phone or getting on Skype or getting on WhatsApp. A lot of people prefer WhatsApp now, so it's good to have this here. All these buttons will work on desktop and mobile, and it's going to make super easy, no excuse for people to contact you as they consume your content. Now, the other thing that we can notice here is generally we go left to right, top to bottom, and that's how most Westerners consume their content. There's a few exceptions. So we have the content on the left hand side. We start consuming the content. That gives us a reason to get in contact. So we have the contact panel on the right side here. Now, to set this layout manually, and you can actually spice this up even further, I'll show you that in a moment, but to set this up manually, just the videos alone is going to be an absolute pain. Now, what you can see here is the videos work together. So when you're putting multiple videos on one page, you want to make sure when somebody starts another video that the first video stops. So now we've got a video playing here. If I jump to another video, that video stops, and this would play automatically, but I've already paused it. So it actually remembers that I've paused it. If I refresh the page here and I'm watching this video here and I jump to the next video, that video pauses and this video starts, and then I can jump back to that video, and this makes it super easy for the consumer to navigate on your page, and it's not going to get irritating for them scrolling up and down looking for the right video. And you can literally have hundreds, and you can literally have dozens, if not hundreds of videos all on the one page, all working together. So we consume our content here on the left, and we've got the contact panel on the right. It's easy to consume this content. Video gives us a rich experience. If you're putting your face on the video, that's going to be a bonus as well. And then we've got our contact methods, which are once again super easy. No multi-step processes, no writing down numbers. You just tap to call or click to call if you're on a desktop, and you're good to go. Now here I've got terms, privacy, and contact down the bottom as well. And then if you have, depending on your content, you can add disclaimer down the bottom as well. For you to set this up manually, generally you'd want to have a professional design do it, and it could cost a lot of money, and even with that you're not going to get this kind of video experience. You're not going to have all these tap to call and everything that I've got here ready built in. Now, as a web designer and an online marketer, I know how much it can add up with time and money to actually create these kind of pages and to get everything lined up and to get it working on mobile devices, tablets and desktops. It can be a very long process from weeks to months, and it can cost a lot of money, from hundreds to even thousands of dollars, to get the perfect page set up. So what I've actually done is I've created a tool that actually does all of this for you, so that you can yourself generate these perfect pages, that everything is laid out with the multi-video content. You can create them and you can manage them on your own website, and setting them up takes just minutes. So what we'll do now is, well, let's take a quick look at this tool. It's called Video Stack Pages, and it lets you create these super awesome, high converting video, multi-video content pages in just moments. Alrighty, we are back on the desktop here. And you can see I've got Video Stack Pages installed. Now, previously I showed you this page, and we've got a lot going on here, but what I want to do is, why don't we build this page right in front of you now without taking any shortcut, not one prepared earlier. We're going to go ahead and build this page, and it's literally going to only take us a minute or two. So here we've got Video Stack Pages. I'm just going to select to create a new page. I'm going to give it a title here, and I'm just going to call it sample page here, and we've got other options here we can add. Let's keep this simple. I'm going to go ahead and continue, and it's going to put me to the Video Stack page builder or editor, and from here we're going to get started by adding our first video. So giving it a title here, put in my video file. We can also add an image, so let me just put in a thumbnail there for this first one and add now, and now you can see it's put the video there ready to go. So we are building our Video Stack page, and it's literally going to take us just a minute or two to do it. Let's go ahead and add video 2. So I've got to give it a title. We'll pick a different thumbnail there. Our video file, our video thumbnail, and there we go. We've got our videos there ready to go. Let's throw one more in here. Put in our video here. I'm using video files, MP4, but you can also use a YouTube video ID, and it's changed the thumbnail there for the third one. Add now. And you can see here's my video stack, and we can obviously rearrange these, slide them around. But let's go ahead and get this set up. So far, let's just go ahead and update. And if we take a look at our page, we're just getting a notice there that we're in draft mode. You can see this page is coming along, but we're not there yet. So let's go to our options here, page setup, and from here we can just go ahead and activate the contact panel. You can see it over here. And activating contact panel. Now I've got a contact panel menu here. I'm going to put in my personal profile picture there with the contact panel, and then I can just fill this in with my phone number, my Skype account, my WhatsApp, my LinkedIn, and any that I don't want. I can just remove them like this, and you can see they're disappearing. And you can also sort these so you can have them exactly how you want them. You can just drag them and reposition it. Now, if you want the contact panel on the left side, you can also do that. You can flip it over to the left. You can customize it with colors, but we're not going to do that in this video. And now if we actually open up a video, you'll see the contact panel is following the video. Let's update that and have a quick preview of what we've got. So now it's coming along. We've got our multi-video stack here ready to go, and we've got our contact panel there all nicely, beautifully working together. So the contact panel is working with the video, and the videos are working together no matter how many videos you have. Let's go to the top brand bar. I'm going to add my branding here to the top bar, and I'm going to call this my business name. So Mastery Labs. And then we have an option if we want to have some links as well. I'm going to do that. And why don't we add a footer, and we are all done. So activating the footer here from the main options. Now we've got a footer menu here. We can add our footer menu links, and down here we can see we've got a footer now ready to go. And updating that, let's go ahead and publish and take a look. There's our page is ready to go. Everything is laid up beautifully. It's fully responsive. So you've got it for mobile devices, big and large computer screens, it's going to work perfectly. And just to tweak this a little bit, why don't we send to the content? So going to page setup, and here we have sent the content. Now it's going to center in the page. We've also got advanced design options. I'm going to touch on those in a tick, but let's take a look at our page, refreshing the page, and here we go. The perfect video stack page is ready to go. And if you do prefer a dark theme, you don't have to manually go through and darken everything and change colors. We can just go to page setup. We can just turn on the dark theme, and now we've got a dark theme ready to go. And we can even set the background color just to match that theme. And now if we take a look at the page, it looks quite different. Now, before I wrap up this demonstration here, let me just quickly show you the background image, because a background image can be an absolute game changer when it comes to your page, and video content actually looks great with a background image. So under the main settings, we've got background image, and now we've got the background image menu, and from here we don't even have to have a background image. We can use a keyword to get a background image. So I'm going to put in ocean, for instance, and it'll go ahead and find me an ocean related background image. And I can refresh it to find another one. There you can see that. And not only do I have an image ready to go, I've got some awesome filter effects that I can style this image right here. I don't need Photoshop. I don't need to ask somebody else to go and edit the image for me. I can do it right from here. So what I like to do generally, I do a little bit of a blur just to lift up the page, and I might just drop the brightness down a little bit just to pop out the page a bit. And you have other options like grayscale that can look really good on some pages, so you can make it black and white. You've got all these different filter options, and once again you can get amazing backgrounds with a simple keyword. And you can see here some previously that I've used, and at the moment let me just reset those filters so we can see it a little bit better. You can see we've got balloons, we've got parks. I really like this one as well. And now if we were to go to our filter options here and just change that background, I think this looks pretty amazing. So let's go ahead and update. We'll go and look at our page, refresh the page, and that looks pretty awesome. Now, one more thing I would do with this sort of a darker theme, I think the controls are a little bit too much blending in. So we can go back here to our stack options, and we can change the player color here, and you can even do this to match your branding. So I'm going to go and do like a bright orange, something like that, maybe even more so. So it stands out a little bit, and then I'm going to jump to the top bar here. I'm going to manually color the top bar here, so background color, and I'm going to make it transparent, black, and create this nice effect. And this is kind of a personal preference. And now if we refresh the page, you can see that it's coming along beautifully. So what you can do, you can build these pages. And now if I go back to my WordPress home, you can see this is the sample page we just created. From here I can also duplicate these pages, so use it as a template to even faster create another page, and you get that really nice URL that you can customize and decide what you want. So from now on, whenever you want a video stack page like this one, you don't have to go out to Theme Forest and look for a new theme, or you don't have to hire somebody else to do it. You can generate your own one, and it's going to look even better. So there we go. That is the video stack pages.